Everyone, Cahlen here, and I am back to sleeping under a raincoat. So those of you know, I started the winter sleeping outside, and I got a large hot tent with a wood stove in it, just in case, I might need it. And I discovered after a little while that it wasn't really necessary, so I went back to sleeping underneath my 10 by 10 foot tarp. And just the other day I was like, this really isn't even necessary. So I went back to sleeping underneath basically my poncho. This is my rain jacket here. Hey Charlie. Right? So that's my rain jacket, right? That's what I wear over my Helicon Tex Swagman's roll that I was telling you about in the previous video. But it becomes my shelter. So I'll show you more close up what this setup looks like. Okay, as you can see, I have a line going to the tree over there, and the line runs across and goes across and ties to that pole. Basically, I just need to tie to two trees, or even just to one tree, and then to tie one end of a line to the ground, depending on what arrangement I'm doing. I think this is called the A-frame. This is a really nice way to protect from rain and snow and wind, although it is a little bit hard to get in and out of, so you have to climb in right here, right? So you can see I've just got my Tyvek sheet down there. Then I got my Thermarest sleeping pads, and I've got stacked up, so there's two of them there. That's kind of necessary when it's getting down to like 15 degrees at night, Fahrenheit. And then I have my sleeping bag, and of course I've shown you all that. There's the what do you call that? The bivy sack and all that type of stuff. So there's not much room. I can kind of sit up, but it's I'm going to probably change to a different arrangement within a couple of days here. So the nice thing about this is that it's super lightweight, super compact, and I already need to be carrying a poncho in case it rains as my raincoat. And so basically I'm not adding any weight. Your sleeping bag and your tent are generally the heaviest things in your backpack. And now my tent is basically removed because it's something I'm already carrying already, which is my raincoat. So anyways, I'm pretty happy about that. And I know that probably seems kind of extreme to people, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference. The shelter over the top of you isn't really to keep you warmer. It's just to keep the elements off of you, like the rain and the snow and the wind, and you don't really need more than a poncho gives you, right? It can be nice. It could be nice to have more room to move around in, but really it's not actually necessary. So anyways, I'm having fun going to extremes. Hope it's enjoyable for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider sharing it. If you'd like to help me out in a more substantial way, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/gift. And if you'd like to have a one-on-one conversation with me, whether publicly or privately, you can learn how to do so at cahlen.org/one-on-one. Thanks again for watching.